With the San Francisco 49ers final roster in place, this is typically the time of the year when we start to see players switch up their numbers, typically newcomers and or, rookies, guys that didn't really get to pick their numbers are kind of given to them. You see like 49 like Isaac Guerendo wore, or you see duplicates out there. So after the final roster is cut, these players, particular rookies or guys who were added late via the practice squad or things like that will go through and pick their numbers. So we got a lot of number changes, especially for the 49ers rookie class. And I think most of us will be pretty excited with the numbers that we see. So let's hop right in. Let's take a look at the new numbers. Jacob Cowing being first on the list. So Jacob Cowing takes number 19. This was obviously Debo Samuel's old number. Trent Taylor was wearing number 19 throughout training camp, and Cowing was wearing number 83. So Trent has a new number, which we will discuss in a little bit, but that opened up 19. And so Cowing was able to snatch that. I don't mind 19. I was kind of thinking that like a single digit number would look pretty good on Cowing, but I think 19 will look good as well. I do think it will look better than the 83 that he was originally wearing. I think this might be one of the hardest ones. Renardo Green going from 31 to 0. Yes. Sign me up for this. Um, we actually had a conversation about this on a live stream. He wore number 8 in college. So I was like, well, 0. It's like you take away the line in the middle and there you go. It goes from 8 to 0. So I was like, I think 0 would look really good on Renardo Green. And that's exactly where Renardo Green goes. So now the rookie second round draft pick going to be running around with the number 0. That's pretty cold. I'm not going to lie. I think that's pretty tough for Nardo. And then Isaac Guerendo. I think this had to happen. I This is my own personal take. I've seen people actually uh, disagree with what he. I guess the number 49. I think 49 is the ugliest number out there. No disrespect to Sourdough Sam, shout out Dad. But yeah, I can't do the number 49. It just looks so ugly to me. So 31 is much more welcomed. And again, I've talked about this before. Isaac Guerendo reminds me of Raheem Mostert. So how fitting that he takes Raheem Mostert's old number. Literally, they're going to look identical now when they're running with the football, even beforehand. So crazy. We saw this one a couple days ago. Malik Mustafa went from 43 to 6. I like 43 for safeties. I like 44, 45. I don't know. A lot of people don't like 40s for safeties. I do. I like, I don't, John Lynch was 47. John Lynch made that work, but I liked 43. Reminds me of, you know, uh, the legend himself, the long hair flowing out the back. Troy Polamalu rocked that 43 and he rocked it well. And Ronnie Lott or 42. I don't mind 40s for the safeties, but Malik Mustafa goes to 6. Still going to be a good looking number on him. Trent Taylor goes back to his original number. If you guys recall, he was 81 when the 49ers drafted him. I think heading into the 2019 season, he changed his number to 15. And then obviously, like we talked about, he came back as 19. He goes back to his old original number 81. To me, this just looks right. I didn't love when he went from 81 to 15 to begin with. I assume he didn't want to be wearing T.O.'s number, but I think going back to 81, it makes sense. It looks right. It's always how I envision Trent Taylor with the 49ers wearing number 81. Terrace Marshall, the San Francisco 49ers signed the former second round draft pick who was released by the Carolina Panthers. The 49ers add him on to the practice squad. He takes number 84. I like this number. I think this will look good on him. Um, you know, I think of Randy Moss rocking the 84. I even got a Randy Moss pin right here. I don't know if you can see it, rocking the number 84 with the Niners. There's obviously been other 84s, but the one that most recently stands out to me. Pretty sure Brandon Lloyd wore 84. He wore 84 and 85, I believe. Evan Anderson rocking number 69. That's Mike McGlinchey's old number. You had Jalen Mahoney rocking the 38. I also like 38 for safeties. He's a practice squad safety that the 49ers brought on this year. I like him as a developmental prospect. I'm curious to see what he'll look like in 2 or 3 years from now. Keyshawn Vaughn takes number 40. The running back who was added through training camp and also added to the practice squad. Garvin, the defensive end, who actually came in, played decently well. I don't mind him at 50. So I like that as well. So those are your numbers for the San Francisco 49ers. Garvin 50, Vaughn 40, Mahoney 38, Anderson 69, Marshall 84, Taylor 81, Mustafa 6, Guerendo 31, Green 0, Cowing 19. Which one is your favorite? Which one do you think looks the best? Which one don't you like? Which one was like, maybe should have stayed with the original number? That's all. It's okay. It's all right. And are you gonna pick up any one of these jerseys? Now you might not be picking up, a practice squad guy's jersey, but Cowing, Guerendo, Renardo Green, Malik Mustafa, any of the rookies potentially going to be something you're going to be looking at for a jersey. I think we've talked about like jersey purchases before. It's always kind of sketch to purchase a rookie's jersey because you don't know how it's going to pan out. You don't know if they're going to earn a second contract. We've seen how difficult it is to get a second contract with the 49ers, i.e., Brandon Ayuk. And on top of that, sometimes injuries like you just don't know. It's really hard to project out the future of a rookie. So I typically like to buy jerseys of guys that I know are on the roster and I don't have to worry about it being obsolete after I just purchased it. So granted, I haven't bought a jersey in a while, but you also got throwbacks. That's why I always like to get the throwbacks as well because it doesn't matter at that point. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think about these jersey numbers in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.